Bitcoin once again showing signs that it wants to explode more than a bullied teenager. Top altcoins continue their bustage, nearing all-time highs yet again. And with the US continuing to halt progress and innovation, what will this mean for the next big ETF approval? Your host, Bobby Bust. And with Bitcoin and some top altcoins doing absolutely outrageous things, there are absolutely very big headlines as well to be watching for the crypto space. But more importantly, is this brand new month of December, the final month of 2021, about to be absolutely busty? You should make sure to hit that like, subscribe, to miss the absolutely time-sensitive alerts. As well, we have a day and 22 hours until our next ledger or equivalent in BTC. It is for subscribers as well. Make sure to just leave your comment below. And we will be picking the two winners of the failed bet that Bitcoin could reach 75K by the end of this month. Let's be honest, guys. I think it was pretty good shot very early on that was not going to happen. But hey, what's a little fun competition anyway? And let's be honest, I like seeing retweets as well. So what can I say? Without any further ado, let's dump in. Big. So with the US clearly attempting to halt progress, it looks as though Fidelity has to move north for now. So Fidelity to launch a spot Bitcoin ETF in Canada as pressure mounts for US approval here. So obviously, more and more people want this, and there's no real reason why a spot Bitcoin ETF would not be approved other than the fact they see Bitcoin as a threat. I mean, very, very clearly here. But it is going to be spearheaded in Canada by Fidelity Investments here. So Fidelity's Bitcoin ETF product listing is titled Fidelity Advantage Bitcoin and is pending approval to launch in Canada this week. According to Eric Balkunas, the Bloomberg senior ETF analyst, the launch of Fidelity's listing would immediately make them the largest asset manager offering a Bitcoin ETF. And the approval of a Bitcoin Spot ETF product enables a more robust offering of investment vehicles for Bitcoin exposure and will help unlock new pools of capital that were previously hesitant due to the futures-based fee structure, right? Being physically settled with instant delivery, a spot product would be able to more closely track the price of Bitcoin and reduce uncertainty that comes in the ETF tracking projected future price. So again, this is something everyone's known for months, that a futures ETF was not that exciting, and the spot Bitcoin ETF is exactly the main thing people would be interested in, but we have yet to see that. So we're seeing people get a little impatient and look elsewhere. I personally think it will happen eventually, but the time frame on that could be anybody's guess. It could be in 2 months. It could be in years, right? There is not any real time frame on that. Again, it could be, we could get some massive news next week. I highly doubt that, but it is one of those things that's just completely up in the air. Yeah, there's absolutely no certainty behind it whatsoever. So Bitcoin, obviously, again, we had a little bit of an upside move today, getting a little bit above 59,000 here. But again, the 21-day moving average is that resistance still, and that is when the real breakout begins, breaking back above the 21-day, which is right at about 59.2. Literally, right where we got rejected earlier. Not a huge rejection so far, but again, this is just a big level that we have been unable to break, and it's been for numerous weeks now. About almost 2 weeks, we've been kind of trapped with this as the ceiling. And the 50-day is the other big one, and that's right at about 60 to 61K as well. It's changing, but those are the two massive levels there, and you can see the VPVR point of control right here, this red line, is right at about exactly 61,000. So Bitcoin's about $2,000 to $3,000 away from actually being able to cement a real breakout. So we're not quite there just yet. But with Bitcoin doing that, things like Ethereum, take a look at this. Ethereum is within like 1 to 2% of all-time highs. All-time highs right about 48.60, and we're about $150 below that right now. So Ethereum looking very good, and the DXY actually coming back down almost to the 21-day moving average as well. So we got to keep watching that. Has this topped out, or at least in for a multi-week pullback? But as well, Matic is another coin I've been watching now pretty heavily for the last few months. And I'm just, as I've been saying, we just had a back test here. Okay, we had an initial breakout. This is the back test, and now if there's any time to be bullish on Matic, which again, there's fundamental news with Matic, one specifically we covered yesterday, fundamentally and technically, this bad boy is absolutely ready to pop. And so, again, it's just, I rarely talk about coins outside of the top 5 even, definitely out of the top 10, but Matic is within the top 20, and it is absolutely a coin that I think is worth mentioning. More so than almost any other project in the top 20, right? I think it's pretty obvious at this point, but both Matic and Chainlink, I think are just two of the most undervalued projects in the top 20, and I think there's a lot of projects in the top 20 that shouldn't even be in the top 100. But with that being said, Bitcoin here, this move has been pretty nice here. We have not come down to the 21 week, which is still around 51K. But Bitcoin still, this is the moment where we could break out at any moment. Really, this is prime for continuation at any moment. Granted, we were actually in the middle of breaking out yesterday, and then we saw some dumpiness, obviously, with the Jerome Powell thing. So we have forces acting against us. But overall, guys, I mean, crypto is in such a bullish spot here, and just flipping this 21 day and also the 50. So this like $2,000 to $3,000 range right here is the last big level of flippage that we need for Bitcoin. Absolutely big. So let's actually just pick the winners for this. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put in the tweet. I haven't used this site before. 2 winners of 1,000 each in Bitcoin. Okay. Step 2 is entries, so it's loading them. I think there's about 3,000. What I'm gonna do is whoever the 2 winners are, I'm gonna follow and then guys, message. Hopefully message me back, and we can just confirm the Instagram part as well, because it's a 2-part thing. Just all you had to do was retweet the Twitter thing and then follow the Instagram, my only real Instagram. Okay, and then draw. Okay, 2 winners and begin draw. Yeah. Oh, cool. So Samir and Crypto KW, absolutely very big. So here's the thing. You have 24 hours to respond back to me and verify that you have the Instagram part as well. If not, then we'll just pick more winners tomorrow. So yeah, about 24 hours for that. But these are the 2 winners, Crypto KW and then Aim Samir are their Twitter handles, and I'll follow you guys in a minute here. But as well, if you guys are interested in any other bonuses, make sure to check out the pinned comment and description below. And as well, just leave your comment for the normal, ledger, or equivalent in BTC competition. And without any further ado, street.